What's up, guys and girls? This is James at Locking the Value and CopyMyCrypto.com talking to you today about the wonderful world of crypto. So, um, over the weekend there was a decent dip, which actually didn't go as low as I thought it would. Today we seem to have recovered that dip reasonably well. Um, yeah, I'm quite pleasantly surprised that the dip wasn't as brutal as it seemed like it was going to be. So that's good news. Before I get into the markets, as always, update the spreadsheet. Just allows me to keep track of the original coins I spoke about on the channel, like the first 26 that I thought would crush it in the bull cycle. And my God, they were until this correction that is a longer correction than we'd hoped, but it's also an opportunity. If you'd invested $100 into each one of these, you'd be up 24 G's. That is not bad. I'm only in a few of these now. The rest are into cryptos that are going to do better in the bull cycle and provide better opportunities in terms of either additional investments or rewards, and they are perfect investments. If you're brand new to crypto, this is something you want to check out. Check out Copy My Crypto. Honestly, you get the opportunity to see what I'm holding, but you get to see why I'm holding it and what the benefits are of all of these coins, and they all have some beautiful benefits. Right, let's get into the market. I've restructured this a little bit um, because I actually wanted to just review the 30 days, really. There are only about 6 coins, I think, that are actually up in the last 30 days. Shiba Inu, which Telcoin has done very well. Polygon, done very well. Ethereum Classic still staggers me. They have 51% attacks constantly, and it's still done. Cardano, Celsius, and then the rest are stable coins. So we've got one, two, three, five, not even 5 coins. Six, no, yeah, 6 coins. 6 coins that are actually in the positive in the last month. And the rest, other than stable coins, which are obviously fine, the rest have got rinsed. Internet computer sort of holding steady at 0%. But yeah, I mean, if you're holding something like Terra as an example, that's got to feel quite rough, especially if you only bought it a month ago. But with the mark, we're still in a bull cycle. We need the only thing that we require right now is to get back over the 200-day moving average. But I think it's going to be a delay before that happens. I've said that for a while. Um, and sort of that confirmation is sort of the buying confirmation, really. Bitcoin breaks the 200-day moving average and holds. There's your sort of confirmation we're back on the right track. But if you're investing now, it's dollar cost averaging in because there could very well be some more corrections before we get back into the bullish momentum. But yeah, rough 30 days for most people's holdings. So one piece of really good news that I want to talk about, I'm going to get into in a second. I spotted this article from literally a week ago, and it just made me chuckle. JP Morgan says it has diamond hands for the regional bank of Signature Bank. And Signature Bank are massively heavy into crypto. So while JP Morgan is sort of still not really full throttle into crypto, they think that the bank that they invested in that is massively into crypto is going to be awesome. So it's sort of an interesting contradiction there. Because then recently one of their I think it's the CEO said that he's still recommending people don't get into Bitcoin, but he has said all of his clients want to. So um, yeah, I just found that odd. It just made me chuckle. So the big news is US are looking to regulate crypto. Now, regulation was always coming to crypto. I see this as a great thing. Yeah, I don't like government agencies generally. I don't really want to be dealing with them in any way, shape, or form. But regulation will mean wider acceptance. Regulation won't mean they're banning it. Regulation will mean that they're setting parameters that will ensure. I'm sure their terminology will be something along the lines of safeguarding investors, right? And I think most of that is down to just make sure people don't do too well, is my honest take on government. Um, but with no oversight in the crypto market, particularly in the US, this is an opportunity for people, is an opportunity for the government to look at cryptocurrency in the wider context and go, this is a tool for investments that people want to participate in. And whilst we might not get it, we know it's something that people want to use. It's going to be the future of investment for in many ways. Um, and it then just provides, hopefully, God willing, um, it provides more acceptance because that's probably what's holding a number of larger institutions off of crypto is the lack of regulation because they want the parameters, right? Um, but yeah, so the Securities and Exchange Commission and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission have discussed how to protect investors in the crypto market. And it's the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, Federal Reserve, and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation are basically the three leading bank regulators. So they're going to be meeting about an interagency crypto sprint team. Because the concern is that the longer that you leave the crypto market without regulation, the harder it's going to be to regulate in the future. And I think regulation will come within the next year or so because they have to. They have to. There needs to be oversight. And I get it. I don't like it necessarily, but I think the more acceptance that it um, is given by a government, the more acceptance is given by the people generally. Um, so yeah, US regulators want agencies to join hands to regulate crypto. Um, but yeah, and that's the main piece of that's the main story, right? I know the Treasury Secretary in the US seems to be not anti not anti crypto, but she's gone, Bitcoin's a speculative asset. We don't want to, you know, not backed by anything. Effectively, is what she said. High risk speculative asset. Now, I think the general over or the general perspective of the world now, or certainly of most institutions, is that Bitcoin is no longer as high. It's high risk in comparison to normal markets. You can't argue that, but it isn't high risk in the same way any of the other cryptocurrencies are. And it is going to be considered a store of value. It already is. Otherwise, you wouldn't have companies like MicroStrategy buying tons. You wouldn't have had Tesla plowing in 1.5 billion into it. You wouldn't have um my brain, Grayscale buying up billions of dollars worth of assets. You only do that with faith in the long-term perspective. Many people are, especially retail customers at the moment, like new people to crypto that are getting in trying to get rich quick, there's going to be opportunities because I don't, like I say, there's no evidence that the bull cycle's over. It's an extended correction, and there'll be opportunities to really make some money. However, the long-term investors, which I am, like I look at the crypto market and I'm looking at what's going to be um, here in the years to come as well. In the years to come, some of these holdings are going to be worth multiple times more than they already are, and they'll be worth multiple times more than what they hit at the peak of this bull cycle. Bitcoin hits 100 grand this cycle. There's no reason it's not going to be 500,000 coin 4 years down the line. Ethereum hits, let's say 6 to 10,000. There's no reason it wouldn't be a 30 to 40 grand coin 4 years down the line. And having that perspective is very useful when you're seeing corrections like this. But yeah, I know that this is going to be seen really negatively by a lot of people as well. But personally, the regulation is a benefit, is a massive benefit because it's in the wider objective context, as much as none of us really want to interact with government or have more crap to do with taxes or the IRS, whatever it is, the benefit is that it's accepting of crypto. If you're regulating it, it's because you're accepting of it. You're not banning it. And that perspective gets to the wider population. And this is still a market that really a small amount of people are in when you compare it to the stock market. Really small amount of people are in compared to the major markets, the equities, the stocks. And it's over 1.6, well, over 1.5 trillion right now. You know, you get 80% of the world investing in crypto, which they can in a far easier way. There's a lot less barriers to investing in crypto than there is investing in the stock market. Um, you get the same amount of people investing in the stock market as you do in crypto as you do the stock market. All of a sudden, that global market cap is no longer 1.6 trillion. It's going to be 100 trillion, and it won't take that long. But yeah, I see that's a good thing. I think that's positive news. Again, but, aside from dealing with government more, which none of us want to. But yeah, that's it from me. I hope everyone's enjoying their bank holiday in the UK. It's bloody boiling. Um, if you're brand new to crypto, check out Copy My Crypto. Everything I hold has major, major, major benefits, and that's exactly what I share. So check it out. You'll want to benefit. All right, take care. Bye bye.